Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome back again. We are studying chapter light. We have already covered some of its topics like what's light and what is its importance, and then reflection, then laws of reflection, and we have also studied the diffused and regular reflection. Now, moving on, we will study here the multiple reflections. Okay, multiple reflections. The light, here is the heading. Reflected light can be reflected again. Okay, the reflected light can be reflected again. This means that there could be multiple reflections. It's not necessary that only one reflection is there. Okay, the reflected light then can be reflected again, and that reflected light can be reflected again, and this goes on. This means that there can be multiple reflections. Okay. So the examples of multiple reflection is when you go to the barber shop to 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 make a haircut. Yeah, you cannot look at the back of your head, okay, by simply looking at the front of your mirror. But then the barber holds a mirror at the back of your head, and you can see the see your full this head or back of your head by looking at the front mirror. Okay, by looking the front mirror. How is this possible? This is possible because of multiple reflection. Okay, because of multiple reflection, the light here, the light comes and hits here. Okay, comes and hits here to this mirror, and the reflected light goes back and hits this mirror. Okay, hits this mirror, and here the reflected light goes again and hits this mirror. Okay, and the reflected ray is then enters into your eyes, and the image formed here can be seen also here. Okay, image formed here can be seen here, and this by this way there can be multiple reflections, and you can see the images, or you can see the objects which are which you cannot see with your eyes directly. So there can be multiple reflections. Okay, so let's study here the how this multiple reflection takes place. What you have to do is, in this activity, activity 16.5, it says that you have to get two simple mirrors. Okay, mirror strips, I can say mirror strips. These are the two mirror strips. Two mirror strips. This is one and this is second. Okay, what you have to do is you have to tie them together, or you have to tie them together so that they are at 90 degree to each other. Okay, they are at 90 degree to each other. Here, this is 90-degree angle here. So you have to place a coin in front of these two mirrors which are joined together. Okay, and you will see that the that multiple images are formed. Okay, as you can see here, there are three images. This is one, this is two, and this is three. This means that the multiple images are formed when you place the two mirror strips at the right angle. At the right angle, the multiple images are formed. But what will happen if you change this angle? If you change this angle, okay, if you make this angle 60 degree, or if you make this angle 110 degree, or 120 degree, or 150 degree, okay, or 160 degree, what will happen? uh, the images will vary. This means that there can be various images as you change the angle, the image will also vary. The number of images will also vary. Okay, so there is a formula by which we can calculate the number of images, and that formula is beyond your syllabus, but I can still provide you that formula. So there is a formula by which we can calculate the number of images formed at the particular angle. Okay, the formula is n is equal to the formula is n is equal to 360 degree divided by x degree, and x degree is this x is the angle which is inclined at these two mirrors. Okay, when the object is placed between two plane mirrors inclined at an angle x degree, and this is that angle. For example, here the in the image the angle is at 90 degrees. So the image formed will be n is equal to 360 divided by 90 degree. In place of x, we can replace 90 degree. So n is equal to 360 divided by x degree minus 1. You have to minus it 1. When? If 360 degree divided by x degree is odd. Sorry, if it is even. If this quantity is even, okay, if this quantity is even, you have to minus it 1, so that you can calculate the exact number of images formed. N is equal to 360 degree minus x degree 360 degree divided by x degree minus 1. If 360 degree divided by x is even, for example, if you place the two mirrors at 60 degree angle, okay, at 60 degree angle. For example, if x is equal to 60 degree, x means the angle, okay, x degree is equal to 60 degree. So if angle is 60 degree, then number of images will be formed here. 360 divided by 60, okay, 360 divided by 60, that means this is equal to 6. Okay, the number of images is n is equal to 6, but this n is even, as you can see here. N is equal to 6. Okay, this is even. If this is even, if this is even, okay, 360 divided by x degree is even, you have to minus it 1. You have to minus it 1, so you can get n is equal to 5. So when the angle is 60 degree, you will get the number of images 5. Okay, you will get number of images equal to 5. Okay, and if this is odd, if 360 and n is equal to 360 degree divided by x degree, okay, if 360 degree divided by x degree is odd, if this quantity comes out to be odd, then you need not to subtract it from 1. Okay, this will remain as it is. This will remain as it is. Okay, so the formula is n is equal to 360 divided by x degree minus 1. If this quantity is odd, you have to minus it 1. Okay, and n is equal to 360 divided by x degree if 360 divided by x is odd. If this one is odd, for example, if it comes out to be 5, then number of images will be 5. Okay, and if n if this quantity comes out to be 7, then number of images will be 7. And here, if it comes out to be an even number, for example 10, you have to minus it 1, then the number of images found will be 9. Okay, if this quantity is even, you will minus it 1, so that you can get the number of images. And if this quantity is odd, you will put it as it is. Okay, so to get the exact number of images. So hope you understand this concept very well. So I can move further here. Let me discuss about the some of the devices. Okay, one is kaleidoscope, and second one is periscope. Okay, kaleidoscope and periscope. What do you mean by kaleidoscope? So there is a device which is used to see the images which you cannot see directly with your eyes. Okay, that's known as periscope. That's known as periscope. And this periscope uses the concept of multiple reflection. Okay, this is the concept of multiple reflection. How is this device made? This is a simple cylindrical device here, and in this cylindrical device, you have to put the two prisms. Okay, this is one prism, and this is another prism, and this side is kept at the 45-degree angle. Okay, at the 45-degree angle, and here this side is also kept at the 45-degree angle. Uh, you can coat it here. There's a coating here, and there's also the coating here, so that the light gets reflected. So that the light gets reflected. Okay. So if you are here, suppose you are here, okay, and you cannot see this object directly. Okay, you cannot see this object directly. What you have to do is you have to put these prisms at parallel. Okay, you have to put this prism parallel. So this is the parallel combination. Here it's parallel, and here it's also parallel. And when the light comes here and it hits this phase, which is at 45-degree angle to this objective, which has 45-degree angle to this object, and this gets reflected here. Okay, this gets reflected, as you can see here. This is the, if I can draw the normal here, this is this side will be 45, and this will be 45. This means angle of incidence will be here 45, and angle of reflection will also be 45. And it gets reflected here, and here it again gets reflected. Okay, and here it again gets reflected. It gets reflected, and the observer is here. Okay, and the observer is here, and when this light again gets reflected, the observer can see the object, because these reflected rays are the reflected rays, incident rays coming from the object. Okay, these are the incident rays coming from this object, and here multiple reflection occur. This is one reflection, and this is another reflection. Okay, and here the observer can see the object, which is which he cannot see himself directly with his own eyes. So this is how this periscope works.